People who have suffered profoundly possess certain traits. Some move through the world quietly, yet harbor an inner tempest. You won't identify them by their loudness. Instead, you'll recognize them by the substance of their stillness. These aren't ordinary individuals. These are the ones who have endured deep suffering, and despite it, they persevere. Their suffering didn't turn them into victims. Rather, it transformed them into weapons, forged in silence. When the world repeatedly shatters you, you either break completely or you become sharp enough to cut through deceptions. Trait 1. They stop wasting time on appearances. Pain imparts lessons that comfort never will. Most things people pursue, validation, admiration, merely illusions. They've buried parts of themselves known to no one. They've lost individuals, aspirations, and identities, and yet they've risen again. They don't seek your approval. They seek truth. Seneca once remarked, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And those who have walked through genuine suffering no longer fantasize about who they could be. They become it. Trait 2. They no longer seek revenge. They seek mastery. They've learned that shouting back at the world accomplishes nothing. Consequently, they turn inward. They convert pain into discipline, grief into purpose, and anger into restraint. Marcus Aurelius reminds us the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. And those who have suffered deeply, they don't retaliate. They transform. Trait 3. They understand others without words. Pain opens the soul in ways books never could. They can discern in someone's eyes what remains unspoken because they've experienced it. They comprehend how it feels when nights seem endless and hope is depleted. Instead of offering pity, they offer presence. They aren't sentimental. They are steadfast, like rocks, weathered by storms, jagged, imperfect, yet unmovable. Trait 4. They are no longer afraid of endings. Those who have known true suffering no longer cling. They understand that everything in life is on loan. People, status, time. This isn't apathy, it's awareness. It's what ancient philosophers termed amor fati, a love of one's fate. When reality has burned us enough times, we cease resisting. And in that surrender, we discover freedom. Trait 5. They are immune to emotional chaos. Those who have suffered deeply no longer flinch at life's unpredictability. Kana, they've navigated storms where nothing made sense, where control was an illusion. And now, they don't panic when plans collapse or people change because they've already made peace with uncertainty. Their inner world is governed not by the shifting winds of emotion, but by an anchored mind, trained to observe rather than react. As Cleanthes, the Stoic, once said, "Lead me, Zeus, and you, destiny, wherever you have assigned me." These individuals don't resist the flow of life. They align with it, even when it's painful, even when it seems illogical, because chaos no longer frightens them. It's where they were forged. Trait 6. They no longer chase validation. People who have suffered deeply grasp this harsh truth. Applause fades. Praise is hollow, and most admiration is conditional. They've been abandoned, misunderstood, even ridiculed, often when they needed support the most. So, they stop needing the world's permission to feel worthy. They construct an inner fortress grounded in principle, not popularity. Okay? They act with integrity, not for performance. Okay? They speak truth, not convenience. Okay? Seneca once stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." And the deepest poverty is needing constant approval. The truly strong don't perform, they persist. We are not here to remain untouched. We are here to be tempered like steel and fire. If you've suffered deeply, you are not cursed. You've simply been chosen for a heavier burden. Not everyone can carry it. But if you do, if you endure without becoming bitter, if you master yourself in the furnace, then the world will begin to yield to your silence. As Epictetus taught, difficulties show what men are. And those who've truly suffered, they've already provided their answer. So, if these words stirred something within you, it's not by chance. We don't just survive the storm, we become it. Remember, suffering didn't break you, it built you. Now, it's your time to rise quietly, relentlessly, unshakably.